actually played in this game
Yes, sir.
as a young freshman back then.
Yeah.
What are you taking away from that to and actually help you out in this game?
I mean, really just having fun with it all. You know, it's obviously fun making the SEC championship. Just going out there with my teammates, having fun. I mean, I know I'm like one of the only ones that's here at Alabama now that had played in there, so that's definitely special, and especially one of the only ones that's won it here. I mean, just from being a youngin', I've learned a lot. We've all learned a lot, and I feel like we have a great team coming in, and yeah, I feel confident.
If I remember correctly, watching all your tape back from that year, that was probably one of your better
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, for sure.
I guess what was key to your success there, and what do you want to kind of bring over from that?
Really, just I mean, you're a young guy. You gotta have gain confidence through your play. So I feel like that's what it was. I mean, towards the end of the year, everybody's a different player from game 1 to game 11, 12, and 13. So I feel like that's really just what happened when I was a freshman.
When you watch Georgia tape now versus when you faced them earlier in the season, does anything stand out as different? What they're doing?
I mean, just the rushers. I see that their moves are a little different. They're definitely working on that, and they're really good. You know what I'm saying? As I said, you get better from. We played them week 4, and it's week 13, 14. Like everybody's going to be a different player. So I know they're going to come out starting hot, and there's really good defense. So.
Do you feel like the offensive line has sort of found something in terms of the running game in these last few games?
I feel like we have not still haven't played a full game, honestly. Kind of just finding your feet, and I feel like that's what it is. I mean, like I said, it all comes through confidence and it comes through the preparation throughout the week. So I feel like we've been focusing on that. We've been implementing different drills to go out there and run harder, run off the ball, run fast. Yeah.
You consistently had the same guy next to you in this past game. Did that help you in terms of the communication piece of it?
I feel like it did, especially with it being a loud environment. I feel like that was the biggest emphasis on me. I gotta talk to Cam. You know what I'm saying, for everything to be okay. So I feel like that was a good thing. Like you can go back to my first and second year talking to book. Like you just have to build that conversation and build that camaraderie throughout that. So I feel like it was a good thing to go through.
When you see Ty taking all those hits and he just keeps getting back up, like what do you guys think about that?
Resiliency.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all he is. That's all he is. I mean, he's gonna get up. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him. It doesn't matter if you hit him in the chin, in the elbow. He's gonna get up. I promise you that. So I mean, just resilient.
Speaking of hard hits, had a block or two. It was pretty impressive in that game. What did you guys think of what he did at right tackle?
He's just been doing a really great job of just hustling to the ball and really finishing blocks and just being an aggressor that he needs to be, because he's an athletic freak. Like that's what we're expecting him to do, and that's what we're expected of everybody throughout the offensive line. So.
How are you guys approaching kind of the stakes of this game, knowing about the playoff? Is it an elimination game in your mind, or how do you do it?
Not at all. I mean, playoffs are like out of the picture right now. It's you go 1-0 you this week, and I mean really just not letting it up to the committee's hands. You know what I'm saying? We got to take care of business, and it'll all come through at the end of the day. But playoffs are out. That's out of sight, out of mind right now. We're focused on Georgia. So.
What about Cameron Nixon, such a good big game coach? I mean, he does well in these big game matchups.
I mean, you ain't the Alabama head coach for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it's his job. It's our job to go out there and take care of business, and that's really all it is at the end of the day. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is a big game, but every game is a big game because it's the next one that we got. So that's what it is.
What do you tell some of your teammates about what to expect in this SEC championship game?
Obviously, we know that we beat Georgia the first time, so they're going to come out with a different intensity, especially for the SEC championship. Like that's a crazy game to play in. So really, just they're going to come out hot. They're going to fire off the ball, physical. We already know that they've got better at some things that they weren't too good at, like on week 4. Because like I said, everybody's a different player, and we're different players too.
What do you remember about that game?
Really just the electricity, honestly, and in the stadium, really just having fun, taking it all in. I mean, I was 18 years old, so it's like, wow, I'm in the biggest stadium that I've ever seen before. So that's really what I was thinking. But you really can't let the moment be too big for you.
You're in front of him on the field, but what's it like blocking for AKD, and how much of an impact can he be, for this offense?
I mean, he's a young guy. He focuses and pays attention in the meetings. He knows what he's doing. He's studying the playbook. So we see how hard he's working, and we see how hard he's working out here on the field. Honestly, so I mean that's just what I see. I'm not too focused on where the running back is. After play, I'm focused on my block. But if you see him going, you know he's out there working.
Do you maybe give advice to guys like Michael or these young guys that are going to experience this for the first time as 18-year-olds that you did?
Not too much. You don't want to like get in their head and make it bigger than it is. Honestly, like they just got to go out there and play. They know what they have to do. I mean, like I said, it comes back to your preparation and you also building that experience. I mean, Mike's been playing, all season, so he knows what he needs to do.
What does that balance look like, though, of, realizing the gravity of a game like this, but also kind of, approaching it like any other game?
I mean, you say that again.
So what does it look like in terms of, like, internally, like, to balance, to say, hey, this game means a lot, there's a lot on the line, but
Yeah.
also just treating it like
Yeah, I mean it's every week. It doesn't matter if we're playing ULM, Eastern Illinois, or Georgia, or Tennessee. Like you have to treat that as the same game. Yes, it's the SEC championship. Yes, you want to win that and go to the playoffs and do all that. But you have to focus on the now, focus on the 1-0. So I feel like we do a really great job at that. Not looking too far ahead and just really just focusing on, like, it's Tuesday. You focus on Tuesday, and then when it comes to Wednesday, you focus on Wednesday, and when Saturday comes, you focus on Saturday. So
What's it been like having Grubb on the sideline?
he brings the intensity. Like we've kind of implemented a new huddle system on the sideline just to have everybody in sync. I feel like that's been working very well, but just to see what's going through his mind and have him as a coach. He's the one out there calling on the plays, and he's up there, bird's eye view, but having him down there on the field and actually having him talk to me and let me know what I need to do, I feel like that's definitely a blessing for sure.
What's the when you say a new huddle system, can you sort of describe what that means for us?
So we got like we're all in a rectangle. You got the 5 offensive linemen, you got Coach Cap standing in front of us, you got the tight ends over here, wide receivers and QBs, and then all the coaches are in the middle. So it's like it's just organized. I mean that's all it is.
all right, thanks, everyone. Thanks, Kadyn.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Kadyn.
it.